Hey guys, so we're going to do a leftover paint pour. And so I have paint left over from the huge commission piece that I did. This paint has been sitting in these cups for roughly, I want to say about 3 to 4 weeks now. So there's not as much, it's about right here. So I am going to need to add more paint to it, but I kind of want to see if it's going to hold up after sitting that long. So before I add anything to it, or in lieu of adding something to it, I think we'll just put a base coat down. That way we can really test and see if this holds up. So I'm going to set that to the side. And the colors in that one were Key West, Cobalt Teal Hue, Canary Yellow, Aqua Green, Metallic Copper, Yellow, and Blue, with very little white. So I think since those are the colors we used, I think I'll use one of those colors. I think I'll use the yellow as a base. I'm going to shake it up. This is the exact yellow that I used. It's Artist Loft Flow Acrylics, and it is done with, it's mixed with Floetrol only. It should be enough to do a full base, so let's tilt it, and then we will see. Okay, it has a decent base, but let me move this out of the way. Get a palette knife and just kind of, I may have to pour a little bit more on here. Okay, so there's a decent base. All the edges aren't covered, but there's a good base up top, and I can always cover the edges after by painting them a solid color all the way around. So then we're going to take this paint. Again, I've added nothing to it. We're just going to leave it as is and see if it holds up. And I'm just going to do a tree ring. And again, this has been sitting in this cup for about 3 to 4 weeks. Okay, we used pretty much all of it. And we're going to torch it. And now let's tilt it. Well, I wanted to zoom out so that you guys could actually see. And I managed to zoom in. I don't really want to leave any negative space with the yellow, so it's kind of what we're going for, is just to get all of the yellow gone. Hopefully there's enough paint on it to stretch down to do that. Okay, and then pull it down this way just a hair. Let me wipe my hands off and we will torch again, because I don't want my torch to be completely messy. It's already pretty messy, but I really like this one, but there's a glob over there. I'm going to attempt to just pluck it straight up, which never goes the way you want. Okay, and let's see if that settles back down and doesn't leave a spot. A few places on the side that aren't covered, I'm just going to tap in and cover them. Okay. I think it looks great. I see some cells forming in different places slowly. So the paint seems to have held up really well, just being sitting in the cups, and it's been about 3 to 4 weeks. I can give an exact time when I go back and look at my video upload dates. And then I'll know exactly how long it's been sitting there, and I can put that in the comments below. So we're going to let this sit for a little bit, and then we will come back with part 2 for a close-up and let you see what it looked like.